chips and change. Look at the speed of this man.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Day 2 of the Standard Bank School Rugby Festival here in one of the most best views and schools, St. John's College. 23 years this has been happening. Sitting next to me this morning, I've got the head coach of King Edward, aka the Red Machine, Zwakhe Nkosi.
Good morning, Uyanda. Good morning to all the viewers. Very privileged this morning to be here at the Standard Bank Easter Rugby Festival at St. John's College. We're looking forward to this first encounter versus a much touted St. Alban's team versus the Lions Invitational.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't have any plans this Saturday, it's a lovely day out here in Johannesburg in Houghton. Do come in. 40 Rand gets you into the door. There are a lot of lovely food, cold drinks. Bring the family around. Let the young ones come and enjoy the day out. But Mzwakhe, definitely looking forward. First up here, St. Albans versus the Lions. What is your take on what's St. Albans?
Yes, I had the privilege of having a look at St. Albans. They played against JP Boys just 2 weeks ago, and I must be honest, I was really impressed with their performance. In particular, they left-footed Flav. He's a real talent, and he kicks the ball a mile. I'm interested to see what this Lions Invitation will bring, Uyanda. They're coached by the old head Timmy Goodwin and the Grand Como forwards coach Jacob Ngwenya. So really excited for those guys to plow back into development rugby.
Yeah, definitely. So I see it was a tough day for them on Thursday, though. So I'm assuming they'll try a better performance today, probably try and retain the ball a bit more, and actually do ask questions of St. David's defense.
Look, I agree with you 100%. I think on Thursday was a little bit of a mismatch against Paul Roos. I know from a very good source that this is a really good Paul Roos team. So this must be a much fairer contest.
All right. Well, the Lions have just taken on the field at this moment, followed hotly there by St. Albans. So, looking forward to the Yuxke Derby.
St. Albans in the grey and blue stripe, playing on your screens left to right. The Golden Lions Invitational from right to left in the black, red and white jersey.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder again, we are courtesy of Standard Bank School, 23 years with St. John's in partnership. There's been amazing partnerships. Zwakhe, just a quick touch. Who would have thought 23 years ago when this all started that we would be here this morning?
Quite right, Uyanda. This has been a fantastic concept, and as we've seen, all Easter festivals pop up around the country, obviously made possible by the generosity of Standard Bank.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to kick off from Zwakhe. Looking forward to this. Who's about to kick us off there is Keegan van Skalkwyk. St. Albans will be receiving the kick. The referee is checking everyone's ready. We're off.
Taken in by St. Albans. They set up a ruck. Much like Kennedy Tsimba, they look to run this.
He was quite a formidable player himself, a man who liked to keep the ball. So I'm assuming his team will probably be doing the same. Throwing the ball around. We won't be looking for more of the conventional Blue Bulls rugby that we've accustomed to over the years.
Tricky situation at the moment, Uyanda. This is obviously the icebreaker game, so there's quite a bit of dew on the field. Not as much as there was Thursday, so the ball will be slippery. So in terms of the way they want to play, they'll have to be a whole lot more careful regarding how they handle the ball, because the ball's just a little bit slippery.
All right, fair enough. First scrum of the day, 42 seconds in. Let's see what these big forwards have to offer us here. On that side there, the assistant referee, Panuel. He's one of the up-and-coming referees who's been doing this for a number of years. And great to see him out here. And obviously, we'd like to give a standard thank you to the Golden Lions and the association itself and the union for allowing us to have these referees. And obviously, our paramedics from St. John's and outside. This probably kid safety is most paramount thing in this game, Mr. Nkosi.
Yes, I must say he blew the final game at the King Edward Easter Rugby Festival. JP Vespen Foster, and he was really, really good. So it will be interesting to see what game he's got to blow here at the St. John's Rugby Festival. Having said that, the first scrum of the day, and it's a reset scrum. So especially with the conditions being a little bit soft underfoot, the referees are going to have their work cut out for them.
Well, I'm quite excited to see what this line side is going to bring us today. They've set up. They look like they're about to run it. They look a bit smaller than the St. Albans boys, but I don't think there should be a big factor, would it, Mr. Nkosi?
Number 8 from the Golden Lions picks it up and he's thrown the ball away. All that work, Uyanda, that's a real coach killer. St. Albans will look to keep ball in hand as they take it up with a big lock. St. Albans, Uyanda have got quite a sizey pack, so I'm assuming they'll try and use a little bit of them to get over the front foot. Good line speed from the Golden Lions President's team, looking well organized at this moment in time on defense.
Yes, but great crazy. So they want to keep it tight to their forwards, and they are. And that ball is coming out slowly. As we said, the crowd is moaning there, but it was a penalty offside there from the Golden Lions Invitational side.
I must say we had a good start from the Golden Lions defensively. I think they really organized. St. Albans a little bit predictable, coming around the corner the same way, and I must say very good organization from the Golden Lions team.
That's a fantastic. There was a good kick there from the St. Albans. It was a great distance by Thabang Mokhadime, and he's found a great touch. Put his team in a great position to attack. What do you think they'll be looking to do here?
It looks like they've set up for a full line out. I have no doubt that they might look to try and mold this Uyanda. And as predicted, they get the mauling going. But credit to the Lions defense, Uyanda, they've sacked them all.
Good line speed by the Lions coming up. Oh, just left tackle. St. Albans cuts through. We're still playing there, ball by the number 9 into the 10. Thabang got it, looking to pass. Big number 8 carries forward, bounces a few off him. Chicken wing pass them right here. The Sonny Bill Williams definitely has caught on.
It's all good it's all very well when it works. We end up, but there's St. Albans number 1 going over the line in Ronan McDonald. The same side policy from St. Albans Uyanda working really well. I figured as much. I thought that the St. Albans team would really try and use their forwards to give them impetus on attack.
Well, that was our opening try of the day, of this first morning here by McDonald. And he looks like he's a big burly young man and he's quite proud of himself. And 5-0 up for St. Albans with Thabang looking to take and make it an extra 2 points.
Really disappointing there, Uyanda, from the President's team. They look to have a really good shape on defense, bar for the 13 who got beaten man on man.
And obviously, as you say, that's just unexcusable one-on-one man defense. The man has to make these tackle. But nonetheless, kick over by Thabang, strikes it nicely. He added the complimentary 2 points. 7-0, 5 minutes up to St. Albans versus the Golden Lions Invitational side. Rocky, looking at this, what do you think these Golden Lions must do now? Because their body language needs to pick up and they need to be able to go forth and say they're ready. It's still early in the game. Anything is possible at this point in time.
I must be honest, I think the Golden Lions should not change their approach. What will be vital for them is for them to front up on defense. And as we say that, the slippery conditions proving to be a little bit difficult for St. Albans, who really trying to play a ball-in-hand approach, which gives the Golden Lions an opportunity on the right-hand side of the field, just outside the 22.
Well, this is quite exciting to see. For them, now will keep the ball and strike up and try and maintain possession as much as they can. The scrums are ready. As you said, slippery underfoot, so the scrums have to get a little bit closer and tighter by those forwards up there.
Here's another chance for the Golden Lions team to set up a really good launch here, Mr. Makwena.
And here they come. They're carrying it strong. Good out wide passes. Their number wing stepping. Great offload there. Carry the ball. Tackled by number 15 from St. Albans there. Sino.
Very impressed by the handling skills of the President's team, and as we say that St. Albans transgressed the breakdown and given opportunity to the Golden Lions. We wonder, what would you do here? You're up against a much vaunted opponent. Would you go for the line, or would you take the 3 points?
Well, as we say that, Van Skalkweg has decided that he'll make the decision easy for me. He is gone for the line, and he's missed it. Cardinalson, maybe they should have gone for the points.
The hindsight is always an exact science.
Van Skalkweg won't be happy with himself, that one. That was just a sitter that he just missed there in the corner, and I'm sure the coaches also. But maybe the right decision would have been taking 3 points, settle the nerves, and then restart again. What do you think, Zwake?
Yes, I think if I was the Golden Lions, I wouldn't be really too perturbed by what has just happened. They've shown that despite the slippery ball, they're able to keep a ball in hand and secure possession. So more of the same from the President's team.
All right, big kick there by Tabang. It's taking us further into the Lions' 5-meter line. Up and under, hasn't gone out. Tabang fills it nicely. They're probably looking to run it here. Defensively, they're very organized. The Golden Lions Invitational side. Looking up, looks like they're well disciplined and tackling nicely, which is good to see.
Very, very good to see. The test is where they have to front up man-on-man tackles, and as we say, that St. Albans yet again another coach killer, as they don't look after the ball and they just give possession away. The Golden Lions will want to get some width on this ball as it's turnover ball. There's a little bit of space on the outside, but they look to recycle the ball again.
Yes, coach secured the possession again, and they're going to spread the ball. They've got the numbers. Oh, he doesn't pass the number 23 there by Brian Zamba.
I must be honest, I'm very impressed with the handling from the Golden Lions President's team. They do need some forwards who are going to get them over the gain line, because at the moment the attack looks a little bit lateral for my liking. So all St. Albans will do is just front up on defense, and the President's team make no yards on attack.
Well, as you can see, they seem to be going side to side, coast to coast, and they've gone backwards though. So we're still playing. Knocked on, unfortunately, by St. Albans as they're trying to regain possession.
Lots of endeavour by the Golden Lions President's team, but at this moment in time, they're lacking just a little bit of penetration in going forward and getting over the gain line. So St. Albans are really just putting that grey and blue wall up and just allowing those dogs to run at them, knowing that they'll be able to tackle them backwards.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder, we are at Standard Bank School Rugby Festival here at St. John's, Houghton. If you have nothing better to do, come down, enjoy the weather outside, and let's have fun and watch some schoolboy rugby. Some of them will definitely be the future of this country's rugby. And outside, I would like to thank also Spur Forever, always providing us and feeding us live coverage. Please, we are all on all social networks, streaming live. Also, please, those who tweet and hashtag us, we are on SSL Rugby. Don't be scared. Give us your opinions and let us know what you're also seeing. Maybe you're a young budding coach out there who's seeing something that we're not seeing out here.
Very good set piece from the President's team. Yet again, they look to get some width on it. They obviously have lots of faith in the swinger. He's got good interplay from the number 15. Very good offload. Good continuity from the Golden Lions team, Mr. McLennan.
Get carried up there. It was a great defense, but they've carried to gain line. They're making yards. Letting down by their passing. Weather conditions are just still slippery out there. They need to just keep it a little bit tight, and stay close to each other. Idea's still going backwards.
I must say, I must commend the Golden Lions team for their spirit and adventure. After all, this is a festival, so it's very entertaining when they throw caution to the wind and give the ball a little bit of air.
Well, Mzwakhe, for spectators, definitely entertaining. I'm not too sure if coaches would agree with you there.
For all their efforts, the Golden Lions president's team have lost the ball. But I must be honest, Uyanda, I've been really impressed, and they've kept the St. Albans defence really busy, and they've asked a couple of questions of them. You know, if they can find someone in that pack, Uyanda, who's really going to carry the ball forward for them, I think they might start finding some joy.
Well, we're looking at the look would be the Golden Lions will be their number 8. Maybe he's the guy who's going to carry them and take them forward. But looking forward to see what he can also offer for us in the field here. Scrum to St. Albans there.
First set piece to St. Albans. Very interesting to see what they're going to do with this set piece ball. Uyanda deep in the Golden Lions president's territory, and they look to go blind with their number 8. The crowd sharing our sentiments regarding ball preservation from St. Albans. St. Albans really trying to force the issue a little bit. One can't help but feel a little bit of patience will go a long way in making sure that they build a bit of momentum and attack.
You know, so what's been quite interesting for me here at line-out time, St. Albans have their number 8, Mvenya Siseko, throwing it in the line-out. And he looks quite accurate, and he's quite a big fella. What do you think is the reason behind that?
St. Albans with a play in behind, looking to get some width on the ball. Very good defense from the Golden Lions 15. I must say, Uyanda, that's definitely a morale-boosting tackle from the Golden Lions.
Yes.
Into the coffin owner by Tabang Mukhadine, and the ball is going to roll dead.
Well, I tell you what, all those young men watching out there, Llewellyn Ellis made that big hit there, definitely saving a try tackle. That's the stuff. Textbook tackle Mzwakhe there as a coach, wouldn't you say?
And what a talent Llewellyn Ellis is. He's from a school. He's from a school in the in the northwest, and which just fall under the Golden Lions region, and is really talented, having turned out for the Golden Lions Academy Week last year.
As we're saying, young kids coming through the system, nothing better than that. Credit to all those coaches. Slight overcast conditions today, but there's a promise of no rain, so hopefully that will continue. Lions looking to attack from this side here. There's a toe punt there from St. Albans. They are number 13. Blaine Campbell gathers the ball. Falls short of the line. Great support there from the Stradom Josh, who come through the small number 9, who goes there and makes it. Was a great support play there. Unfortunately, the Golden Lions there, as we see on the replay here, was a mispass to one of their wings, and a toe punt there by Blaine Campbell, who managed to gather the ball. Fell short of the line, but Stradom Josh was there, great in support play.
Yes, really impressed with the way Uyanda, the St. Albans backs reacted to that very loose ball, as well as the support play. As you know, in modern day rugby, the most tries these days are scored from turnover ball. So the Golden Lions at the moment, Uyanda, really their own worst enemies.
How important is that support player, though?
It's very important, because in the modern day, in particular with the new breakdown rules, one doesn't want to form breakdowns and form rucks. So continuity is really important, and it allows you to keep momentum and keep being on the front foot ball.
All right. Tabang strikes it well, added the complimentary 2 points. That was from the touchline, and the crowd thoroughly enjoyed it. So did he. How well is that going to do for his confidence, Mzwakhe?
Really good. He's obviously got an opportunity ahead of the regular starting fly-half in Ronaldo Daniels, but Tabang has proved quite useful at this moment in time, especially in particular with his boot.
Well, there's a restart there by the Golden Lions. Gathered again, a bit of a high tackle, unfortunately, from them. Carried to their number 8, who's quite big, takes it up in the middle. Great defense there.
As we see, Uyanda, St. Albans really employing the snap play, trying to change direction, trying to keep the Golden Lions defense guessing.
And what is the reason behind that? Why teams want to change directions, Mzwakhe?
I think one of the reasons teams would want to keep changing direction and attack is that if you find yourself in a situation where you just, as St. Albans did early in the game, where they just kept coming the same side, they become really predictable. So you got to try and throw something to defense just to keep them a little bit honest.
All right, 16 minutes into the game, 14-0 to St. Albans. Line out to them. Their big number 8 throws it again. What's impressed me so far, Mzwakhe, is that Newbert, the number 5 there from St. Albans, keeps calling the ball to him, and he looks like he's very confident in there. There hasn't been any challenges, obviously, from the golden lines at that set piece.
No, the St. Albans are using the policy at the line-out of a throw jump. So it really makes it difficult for the opposition jumpers to contest because you're not working on the trigger from the guys who are contesting the ball. Having said that, the Golden Lions have turned the ball over, but the referee has blown advantage St. Albans' ball.
It's a pity because this Golden Lions side, they do need to have the ball in hand for them able to play rugby, and unfortunately at this point in time St. Albans has starved them of the ball. But here we go, scrum time again. There's a nice sizable crowd gathering around, even though it's a bit overcast. It does promise that there will be no rainfall coming through this today. Maybe later on there might be some few showers, but there's a number of few people out here coming to support, and this is always fantastic. Mum, cousins, dads, uncles, grannies, do bring your young ones to the St. John's Standard Bank School Rugby Festival.
The St. Albans with the plane behind with the dummy play, having a look, and a really good another good tackle by Ellis. He might be small in stature, but he lacks nothing in heart to yonder.
As you see that he's already making another tackle by himself there. He's a busy little winged man, and it's always great to see. And I've always believed that rugby definitely is a game for all shapes and sizes. Mzwakhe. Kick through there by Tabang. Fielded by the Golden Lions, looking to counter-attack here. He's making yards, this lanky burly guy. As a handoff, he's carried the ball. Oh, he want to kill himself there, Mzwakhe. It was rather unfortunate there by the number 15 from the Golden Lions there, Sino Chonti.
Yes, Uyanda, I think he mounted a really good attack, but you know, with the Golden Lions now chasing the scoreboard, one feels like you felt like they really needed a score, and they're sort of pushing the pass when they don't need to at this moment in time. Uyanda.
Well, another scrum, 10 minutes to go in this half from Mzwakhe, and we're waiting here. Another scrum. Bobby St. Albans looking to attack the blind side again. Short arm. It's a free kick
from the Golden Lions president's team. One would imagine St. Albans would want to keep the set piece and try and launch an attack from there, Uyanda.
Well, it was an interesting decision because normally number 9 would have tapped and go there, but this one he stood still. He knew exactly what was coming, and they are effectively using their forwards, which is always good to see players that are calm. Some of the parents waving and supporting their young ones. Great support out here. Do come and join us, ladies and gentlemen, here on a lovely Saturday in Johannesburg in Houghton. And there's a scrum there, they're working with them. There's a kick, mistimed it. Well defended by the Golden Lions, though, Mzwakhe.
And I see the strategy that St. Albans are trying to implement against this president's team. But one would think that will be best served in keeping ball in hand. I mean, the attacking structures are really good, and bar for a couple of knock-ons. Yeah, if I were them, I'd really put faith in my ability to handle. I know that Kennedy Timbers worked really hard at their skills, so one would imagine that they'd back their running ability.
Well, as we see the St. Alban spectators, the bench cheering as they see themselves on the big screen. This is what it's all about. Children playing rugby, smiling, having fun. What more do you want? Because after all, this is just for children to have fun, Mzwakhe.
It is indeed, but as we have a look at the Golden Lions attack, and they go with a trick play, trying to get the ball into that elusive man's hand in Llewellyn Ellis.
Well, Mzwaki, I must be honest, that fullback from the Lions, Sino, also, it looks like he is quite tall and lanky. He's also elusive. Penalty there for the Golden Lions. Hands in the ruck by St. Albans. Those are the little moments of ill discipline that a coach probably does not enjoy to see.
Yes, as a coach, we call those momentum killers. So St. Albans have played all the rugby in the right places in the field. In other words, they've played in the Golden Lions half, but they've allowed the Golden Lions to have an easy exit through a transgression at the breakdown.
It is a pity, but here we go again. It's a line out, a chance for the Golden Lions to maybe have a strike attack and maintain possession here, Mzwaki.
Jacob Ngwenya with the line out. Yet again another case of ill discipline from the St. Albans team, which hopefully the Golden Lions might make them pay.
Well, interesting decision. I thought they would have gone for the points, but they go for the tap and go. Give it to a big running forward there in the form of Innocent Ngasi. St. Albans is going to look to be well disciplined. Their defensive structures are up. And then number 6 from the Golden, and Jonathan Humphreys carries the ball through. Loses momentum by going backwards a little bit, but it is gathered by Luke. Okay, what do you reckon now? You see, as you said before, they're running lateral, so they need to be taking it up a bit more in the front and straightening their line to engage the defenders. Great overlap.
Very good try there by the Golden Lions. We under the St. Albans defense in just a little bit of disarray, and the Golden Lions showing what they can do with ball in hand when they find some space.
As you say that, Llewellyn Ellis, the short man, who looks blistering quick, he could give Usain Bolt a run for his money. Scores for the Golden Lions first try, 23 minutes, 14-5, and we're just waiting for the conversion to see if we can make it 7 or not.
Really impressed by the Golden Lions in that facet of play. I thought Luke van Grenen gave them a little bit of go forward ball. In the number 6, Jonathan Humphreys really carrying hard, so asking questions of the St. Albans defense, and having recycled the ball very quickly, the space opening up out wide for Llewellyn Ellis, and he's a flyer. Very few people will catch him in that type of area.
We'll be waiting to see from Keegan van Schalkwyk. Complimentary 2 points by Keegan van Schalkwyk there. 14-7. Here we go.
Very good try there by the Golden Lions. We under
quick Ellis trying to run the ball underneath the post, straightening the line, trying to engage Lizzie for them. And van Schalkwyk had the ball carrying their restart here by Tabang Mokhadime.
A little bit of disorganization we under from the kick receipt for the Golden Lions, but as we say that, they've taken it cleanly and will look to launch another attack. There's that guy Sony Chonji with the ball again, and another speculative offload. The Golden Lions really throwing some caution to the wind here, and good to see a team playing with very little fear.
Yes, which is always good, but I mean, high risk comes with you probably once or twice knocking the ball on, you losing momentum by yourself. Playing the tackle. One thing I must be given to this Golden Lions side, Mzwaki, they have been good defensively. Since that first one they've missed, they've tried really to front up and make their tackles. But also, as you said, St. Albans is a heavy forward pack. They're going to try to wear them down through their forwards.
Credit must go to the coaches in Jacob Ngwenya and Simpiwe, who've really, with a short and limited amount of time, have tried to put systems in place with players who come from a whole variety of schools, who also employ different systems. So from a defensive point of view, I've been really, really impressed with the job that the coaching staff have done.
How hard is it, obviously, coming to this festival for the Golden Lions in terms of competing with schools teams that have been together for a number of months training since last year, pre-season, off-season, and going into being organized where they've got to train together, being put about 2 to 3 weeks before the festival starts.
Indeed, Uyanda, it's a real challenge for the coaches, and taking on a task like this is really, really daunting. Having said that, it's a fantastic opportunity for these boys who go to schools who don't necessarily play in the Easter festivals, for them to be exposed to this level of rugby, for them to be exposed to the whole variety of factors of scouts and the like, so they can have an opportunity to also showcase their talent and also take their talents up against the likes of St. Albans, who are really, really, really good schools.
All right, as we're saying there, Thabang Make was just being treated, and it looks like he's just going off. He's not feeling too well. Penalty there to the Golden Lions, and Keegan van Schalkwyk here is going to be looking to put this in the corner and make sure of it this time around. And here's his found touch.
Thabang Make will be a really big loss for this Golden Lions side if he does not come onto the field, Uyanda, because he's been full of running. His defense has been really, really organized. So one wonders whether the replacement is going to be just as good.
As you go there, the carry with that forward pack there, looking to play, going behind, spreading the ball yet again.
There goes that man Ellis. He's really, really quick. He's really, really quick. Oh, and he's thrown the ball away 5 meters from the line. One wonders if the Golden Lions, if they show a little bit of patience, they can get themselves over the line here. A lateral run by one of their locks, and the St. Albans have held him up.
Daniel there will be very disappointed in himself because they had the momentum, and is saying they were held up there in the mall and they lost the ball. He's just apologized to his teammates as he makes sure he understands how big that advantage is just given away.
Having said that, again, Uyanda, the talent shown by Llewellyn Ellis yet again, he's got blistering pace out there on the right flank.
Well, he is something quick, and I don't blame them why they're trying to get the ball to him as quickly as possible, because man, he's not exciting to see when he's running. Scrum time here again for St. Albans in their own 5-meter line. Ball is fed. Turnover ball by the Lions. Van Schalkwyk's got it. Oh, he slips under the foot there. The crowd moaned because there was some excitement and there was a promise, and a big turnover there for St. Albans. Mzwake.
If I was one of the front rowers from the Golden Lions president's team, I'd be really, really, really angry. They worked so hard to get a tight head, and tight heads in particular with the new scrumming calls. They're a scarcity in schoolboy rugby, and those tight heads at this level of the game are gold dust, and wasted opportunity there by the Golden Lions backline.
Well, it is a pity, and then St. Albans would not be complaining with that. As we stand, the score is 14-5 to St. Albans College. And as they're molding it up there with their big forwards, Golden Lions trying to push them out to the line. They successfully defended it by counteracting and pushing them to the line. What is your take here, Mzwake, on how do we defend from a line out to stop a big team if you're a smaller forward pack?
I think first and foremost, Uyanda, one has to put the hookers under pressure, in particular at this level. You have to contest that line out and really make it as difficult as possible for the opposition hooker to throw.
As you see there, elementary penalty there by Golden Lions there. 2 number 9s at the back there, and you only need 1.
I've just had a glance at the forwards coach, Jacob Ngwenya, who also happens to coach the Golden Lions under 16 Grand Como team, and a shake of the head tells you all you need to know.
And I'm sure he'll be very, very frustrated because now they are under pressure that they have to defend this line out again. To those at home also wondering, why is Stevenson Sam not throwing in a line out? It looks like that it is Mfenya Siseko who is in charge of throwing into the line outs there, and they're using him as a person who's going to lift in kind of his support play.
Very fortunate there from St. Albans Uyanda by with that line-out going array, a little bit of disorganization, but they keep going with the same side policy and really trying to get a bit of width on the ball.
As you see that Tabang breaks through slightly, just got tackled by his ankles, and they've stopped him surely. He looks like he's going to be a threat and something to watch out for the future, Mzwake.
A real test for the Golden Lions defense team, and yet again they've got another turnover. Surely the ball's got to get into the hands of Llewellyn Ellis. He's one of the guys who are best placed to turn that advantage over. That having been said, as we see the exit from the Golden Lions, not necessarily the most accurate, but made fortunate by the knock on the left wing by St. Albans College.
As we say, that referee gives us half time, 14-5 to St. Albans at this point in time. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do not, if you have no other plans to do on a Saturday morning, do come down to St. John's College, courtesy of Standard Bank, to come and watch some fantastic rugby. Both the high school and the junior boys are playing. Zwaki, what do you think the halftime team talks would be saying for the coaches right now?
Yes, I think a lot of frustration from the St. Albans side. They haven't really been able to get momentum and get on the attack and really keep the ball for long periods of times. Conversely, the Golden Lions team will have rued a couple of missed opportunities. They could be speaking about a different game at 14-10 or 14-12. So really two different team talks, and hopefully both teams will come out and improve on their mistakes.
Oh, definitely. And as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, Standard Bank has made this possible for us to be here, to be watching, hopefully, some of the future stars of Johannesburg and South African rugby, courtesy there of ITEC, Havel, Spurs, always feeding us, which is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, do bring the young ones out on a Saturday to come and enjoy some rugby.
When are you coming home, Dad?
Tomorrow.
You sound sad. Is it the race?
Yeah. I'm so sorry I didn't finish, my angel.
Sometimes it's okay to quit.
No. Don't say that.
My name is Ntsikelelo. My friends call me Ntsiko. I live and go to school in the Tembelihle Township in New Brighton in the Eastern Cape. Life is rough and tough here, and hope is in short supply. Most people dream of their wishes becoming reality. Here, you dream to escape. And while some people speak about harsh realities of life, here in Tembelihle, we live them and get on with it. I've enjoyed playing sports since I was a small child. Rugby was my passion. And as for my dream, well, that was to play rugby for my country one day. But like I said, growing up here, you put your dreams aside and walk on. Then, I got my miracle. Spur decided to sponsor us in 2010. Since then, they provided us with kits, transport, accommodation, and meals, so we can compete with the best of them in any league, any tournament, anyway. Powered by Spur, our team won School Rugby Team of the Year in 2013. My teammates, my coach, the great people at Spur truly understand the meaning of Ubuntu. Now, when I'm on the field, playing rugby is my escape. Only this time, I'm escaping from playing small. I stand tall. I'm proud of Itembelihle and having to walk these dusty streets. Now I dare to dream. And with Spur behind me, I now know dreams do come true.
Ladies and gentlemen, back for the second half in this game versus St. Albans against the Golden Lions Invitational team. 14-5 to St. Albans. The boys from the north are leading this Duke's Gate Derby. Mzwake, what do you think the messages would have been from the different coaches?
Yes, I think it's for St. Albans, it's really just keeping ball in hand, really looking after the ball, making sure that they build momentum, in particular with a more superior forward pack, trying to get a bit of momentum with Newbert Jono. He's been a real massive carrier for them, so he'll get them over the gain line, and just keeping it simple, not really trying too much, because that's really playing into the hands of this Golden Lions team, Uyanda. And for the Golden Lions, it's a case of trying to get over the gain line and really getting within the ball and trying to get the ball to Sono and Lewis and Llewellyn Ellis, so that they can try and beat a couple of defenders that Uyanda.
Well, there we go. Thabang kicks us off with a deep kick, carried over. Llewellyn Ellis touches the ball immediately. Obviously, these games could not be possible without the referee society from the Golden Lions. And it's always good to see the referee has controlled the game very well, Mzwake. Quentin here.
Yes, we had Quentin Pretorius is one of the up-and-coming referees at the Golden Lions. He was a contender at some point in time in the last 2 years. He's also a Paris Grand Challenge referee, so he's very much a popular figure on the circuit. So these two teams are in really good hands. And to be fair to Quentin, he hasn't had to do too much officiating, as the first half was very error-strewn.
Well, always good to see, and obviously yet again our thank you to the Referee Society of the Golden Lions Union. Looking around there for reset scrum, Quinty just having a chat with the front row of the Golden Lions there.
I must say, Uyanda, the spirit and the manner in which this Golden Lions team have played this game and have started the second half is really commendable, really trying to get width on the ball, trying to keep continuity going, this time not working for them, but a really commendable manner in which they're trying to play the game, Uyanda.
Oh, definitely. And yet again, St. Albans using their heavy forwards. What's been quite worrying that they haven't actually dominated the set pieces in terms of the scrum moves with those big forwards they have. Or is there credit to the Golden Lions?
Credit to the Golden Lions. I think they've, with the limited time they've had with this team, they've really put in some really solid systems. As we see the Golden Lions coming around the corner, the St. Albans coming around the corner, pardon me, and the Golden Lions really manning up, and it's a test of character for them as well, Uyanda.
Well, they seem to be doing well in passing. Well, Thabang spreads the ball out wide. They seem to have an overlap. Gone to the wing there. Carried the ball there by the number 14, Watkins Killen, who puts the ball underneath the post. He had some work to do, Mzwake.
And as we say there to Yanda, the Golden Lions defense really letting them down. They've really missed a couple of straight up tackles, and which has come to hurt them, because they're about to have conceded 7 points, Yanda.
Well, Watkins Killen's there. He is definitely enjoyed that. He had some work to do, but he showed some twinkle toe feet dancing. Hopefully the man has taken some dance lessons in his lifetime, because he looked very good doing it.
Thabang Mokhadine slotting the 2 extra points at 19-5. The Golden Lions really have a mountain to climb, Uyanda.
Well, as we said, Mzwake, it is for them. As we see the highlights at Thabang, they spread the ball out nicely. They gave that ball there to Killian a lot of time to beat defenders by himself, which is always good. Normally teams always put the wing under pressure.
Yes, really good preservation of the space on the outside by the St. Albans inside backs. As we see the kick receipt from the Golden Lions, carried forward by the number 6 of St. Albans in Gomo Ledwaba. The Golden Lions, their own worst enemies at the moment. Uyanda really giving the St. Albans team an easy exit when they've been under pressure, but transgressing at the breakdown. And as we see the ref Quentin Pretorius indicating that there were some hands in the ruck.
What you don't want to see now, Mzwake, is the Golden Lions just falling to pieces a little bit. As we say that the kick is missed by Thabang, doesn't find touch.
The Golden Lions looking to get some width on the ball to Sono. Twinkle toes, he's got some really good feet to Yanda, and he's managed to get himself out of trouble.
crowd thoroughly enjoyed that big tackle there. Once you know by the number 11 from St. Albans, Kwanele Notwane. Line out time again for St. Albans there.
St. Albans will look to really rumble this one again, having called a full man line out. Let's see what the defense from the Golden Lines is, and a successful sack with a knock on from the Golden Lines. Very good line out defense from the Golden Line. They give it to that dangerous man, Ellis again, and he's trying to take on this St. Albans defense by himself, and perhaps he can be the key to unlock this St. Albans defense, Uyanda.
Well, he looks like he's excited. He's not scared. He's a man who wants the ball, and his size doesn't seem to be stopping him at all, which is always great courage to those children out there who are looking and they keep saying to themselves, I am too small to play rugby. This Llewellyn Ellis is just proving all of those theories.
He really reminds me of a young Chisholm Colby playing at the Cravenwick in 2012, Uyanda. Fleet-footed, lots of pace, and a massive heart on defense.
And that is all you can ask from any rugby player out there. Tabang spreads the ball out wide. And the crowd moaned in unison as the ball was dropped by Mfenya Siseko there.
A comedy of errors in the last 2 minutes. Uyanda, both teams not really respecting the ball, showing a total disregard for the ball, and in the Lions' endeavour to keep continuity, to keep the ball alive, they haven't dominated any contact. So as a result, they're trying to offload the ball on the back foot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder again, we are here streaming live at St. John's College in Houghton, courtesy of Standard Bank. We would like to thank the Executive Headmaster, Paul Edie, and his support staff from the grounds to the people working in the background. They've made all of this possible. The fields are in pristine conditions, Mswake. As we say that it is a comedy of errors, seems to continue. What do you put to the anthems, like a second day tiredness creeping in maybe from the players?
Surely, Uyanda, this early in the season, teams have really just come out of an off-season program, and one can imagine it's an extended off-season program. So, St. Albans having only played 2 games and the Golden Lions this being their first game, one will be hard-pressed to use fatigue as a reason for the errors. I think it's just a matter of not keeping your eye on the ball.
Fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you again, St. John's and its fantastic facilities, one of the top premier private schools here in Houghton and in Johannesburg, and all its small and support staff have made this possible for us as we're sitting there. School medics running on. They've been heavily involved, and it's always good to see these young people getting involved in the school, helping out their fellow teammates and fellow classmates.
Yes, Uyanda, these boys are really privileged to play in a picturesque school like this, on this field, on Burger Field, with this type of background. Really monumental school and a quality institution that produces not just quality sportsmen but very good academics year in, year out.
Well, as we say, we continue there. The scrum is resetted. The referee has pulled them out. 7 minutes have gone past in the second half. Comfortable score lead by St. Albans, 21-5. They don't look like they're in any trouble, Mzwake.
No, Uyanda, the Golden Lions have tested them once or twice, but for the better part of the game, they haven't looked like they're in any trouble, which will be a comforting fact for Kennedy Tsimba, the head coach of St. Albans, former Cheetahs fly-off. But on the flip side, they haven't really asserted their dominance in any part of the game, which will be an area of concern for him.
Well, Taban takes the ball up there. I think they were just confused about where they wanted to go. Their number 9 there, he is straight Josh, controlling everything. They're making sure the boys are coming around. As we're saying, they're going back. They're coming around the corner again in Mzwake.
Yes, the St. Albans really employing the same side attack, trying to use their forwards to really get them over the gain line, trying to beat the fold on defence from the Golden Lions.
Well, as we're saying that there, Joe Stradham just missed his pass there, but looking together again. He seems to be always attacking on the little fringes on the outside there. So great chip by the number 15 there.
We under maybe perhaps a case of a tackle in the air can be made in that scenario, but really good grabber kick from the fullback from St. Albans.
Ulay Mashundu looks like he has his right knee heavily strapped up, and hopefully there's nothing too serious there as he seems to be jogging it off. But it looks like he's fine, and also it looks like he could be a nimble player. He set scrum again for the Golden Lions in their own life. Do they think they'll be running it out here, or will they kick out and play it safe in Zaki?
5 meters to the right of to the right of the field, one would think that'd be foolish not to try and kick it out. Their set piece has been really good, so if the Golden Lions would really kick it out, try and take St. Albans to the set piece where the Golden Lions have actually had a little bit of ascendancy. We under.
Oh, definitely, and a great steady scrum by them, and they're looking for Skalkwyk. Oh, put under pressure there by St. Albans. Hasn't found touch.
Not taken cleanly by the number 11 in Buffalo Uyanda. And quality defense from the Golden Lions and turnover ball. Let's see Uyanda what they can really do with this opportunity that has been presented.
Ball carried there by Thabang Make. The number 5 looking to play quickly there. Troy Griffin passes the ball. They've got an overlap. They're number 6 carrying the ball there. Jonathan Humphreys. They're not back 10. No advantage gain there. Do they go for poles or do they go for touch, Mswaki?
Uyanda at this stage of the game, they're really chasing the game with 20 minutes left in this half. I would definitely kick for the touchline, Uyanda, and have a look and see if they can maul it over. They the Golden Lions set piece has been really good, and credit to their coach Jacob Ngwenya.
Well, as we've seen there, and the kick hasn't found touch. Coaches are shaking their head. They're not happy there over Jacob Ngwenya and Timmy Goodwin and co. But Kennedy Tsimba and his charges will breathe a sigh of relief. As we can see there, Thabang Makadime ready to take the ball. Looks like he wants his forward just back. It looks like he's going to go deep with this kick. Fielded there by Thabang Make for the Golden Lions. Llewellyn Ellis has the ball. He's the young, exciting man. Carrying the ball, going around. Oh, his players just weren't on the same page with him.
Uyanda, the lack of synergy on attack speaks volumes and is testament to the very little time that this president's side have had with each other. And I must be honest, I've been really impressed with the fight that they've put up against a much vaunted, very well drilled St. Albans side.
As we say that there, Blaine Campbell from St. Albans unfortunately knocks the ball on as they were trying to stretch the defense of the Golden Lions Invitational side. Another scrum. How important are set pieces and execution, Mr. Ngosi?
Uyanda, set pieces are the source of any attack, are the source of any defense. They're an opportunity to exert your dominance over the other pack, and you know, without us forgetting it, there's a massive psychological war at set piece time, in particular for the forwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we said before, we are here at Stream Live, St. John's College in Houghton, courtesy of Standard Bank. Please bring your family. 40 Rand gets you in. There are eats, there's cold drink, there's places for the young ones to play and have fun. The weather is lovely. Let us come and enjoy the last bit of summer that we have here in Johannesburg. So okay, as you're saying that synergy, it's not there from the Golden Lions, and it must be frustrating the players and their coaches.
Yes, the combinations for the Golden Lions not really clicking at this moment in time. Uyanda, one feels that the Golden Lions are really just trying to force the pass at the moment, and perhaps they must curb the speculative passes and try and keep ball in hand and rather recycle it and put the St. Albans defense under a little bit of pressure.
Well, I've seen it, and those who are watching at home might be feeling like it hasn't been a game that's flowed. It's a lot of been stop-start, and that is why we've been having a lot of scrums How do we stop that?
One must feel for these two teams, as they're icebreakers, and they're playing the first game on the field, and the field had quite a bit of dew on it, so one that can be a mitigating factor in us having so many scrums and so many knocked on balls.
Look at the scrum again from the Golden Lions. Their set pieces really has been good. That's the one place they should be focusing on, I think, Swake, as you see that.
Yes, really impressed with the Golden Lions set piece, taking on a St. Alban set piece that really fared well against Jeppe. Golden Lions defense really trying to hold out, and yet again another ball that's been turned over, a chip and chase for Sono by Llewellyn Ellis, and it's been kept in field. But the assistant referee, Penel Makagula, has blown that he had a foot in touch, and therefore St. Alban's ball.
Llewellyn Ellis would have liked that ball to have stayed in play, because he would have shown how quick he really is. Substitutes for St. Albans as the tight head walks off the field and the crowd is clapping him on there.
That substitution, Uyanda, is testament to the dominance from the Golden Lions at set piece, as they forced a change from the head coach Kennedy Timber.
Penalty there against Golden Lions for sacking that line out. They had a first try at it and they just kind of missed it.
They've been very good at nullifying this mole threat from the St. Albans pack, have the Golden Lions, Uyanda, and one feels like they can't allow it to start moving. They've got to sack it immediately, lest they incur the wrath of the referee again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is only the beginning of day 2 of the Standard Bank St. John's Festival to come through. There are some scintillating games to be happening earlier on, as we look forward later in the day, where we'll be looking at Eye of the Tiger versus Hoërskool Florida, Hoërskool Nelspruit Upper St. David's Marist Inanda. Opening ceremony will be up against Help Mekaar versus Windhoek, HTS Daniel Pienaar versus Paulus. That should be a good game as well. And to finish the day off will be St. John's College up against Hilton.
I must say, Uyanda, I'm really looking forward to watching the St. John's College game versus Hilton College, the clash of the two big private schools. St. John's really gave a really good account of themselves on Thursday against a highly rated Help Mekaar side, and one wonders if they'll take a lot of confidence from that. Although they lost, they'll take a lot of confidence from that performance and try and make sure that they get a quality result against Hilton. Hilton College, of course, playing their last fixture here at St. John's College. They're going to play at the World Schools Festivals all the way in Paarl, in the town of Paarl, at the Paarl Boards 150th Festival. So I'm sure they'll have one eye on that. They might have one foot on the plane already, which might open up the door for St. John's College.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming live on all social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It is hashtag SSL Rugby here from Faye Evans. Go Lions! Here's a big supporter by Faye Evans there, and she's screaming there. Llewellyn is a fantastic player. He already has a fan base, Mzwake.
I must tend to agree with Faye Evans, Uyanda. He's a really talented individual, and he's going to make life difficult for the selectors come the Cravenwick Golden Lions trials later in the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do engage with us on all social media. We are available. Hashtag SSL Rugby. Please don't be scared. Get in, join us, and engage with us. We will be reading for your support for the players out here at the St. John's Standard Bank Easter Festival.
Yet another good contesting from the Golden Lions line-out jumpers. Llewellyn Ellis with a kick and chase. One would have felt he would have been better suited to have kept the ball in hand there, because they've gone from defence, turned the ball over, now they're back on defence again. It must be taking its toll on the bodies, Uyanda.
No. You can't be sitting there and defending. That's going to be the end of them. They'll be very tired bodies by the time Monday comes around. They need to spare themselves, and they need to keep attacking and keep the ball in hand so that St. Albans does all the defense. Unfortunately, they haven't tested them that much in terms of defense.
I've been really disappointed, Uyanda, by the the tactics that the Golden Lions have employed or tried to employ in this half. In the first half, they really threw caution to the wind, really tried to get width on the ball, really kept continuity, and that's when they were at their most dangerous. Trying to kick the ball to a team who've been well trained, who've got quality systems, is not, in my opinion, is not really going to yield any results for them.
Well, as we say that, there's another reset scrum for the Golden Lions there. They're looking to attack. They've split up the defensive for St. Albans. Hard to say. They seem to have loaded only one side, this Golden Lions side, so you would think they'll be attacking to that side where there's 4 of them versus 3 players. Numbers in their favor. Oh no.
And yet again, Uyanda, there's the tactic that the Golden Lions have tried to employ by kicking the ball deep into St. Albans territory. This time it really worked for them as they've managed to isolate the St. Albans back 3. Quick tap and play, and really trying to get some momentum on this on this attack, Uyanda, by the Golden Lions.
Brendan Swart carried the ball very nicely there, and as you say, that there seems to be an issue. The referee has blown his whistle. It was a penalty for the offsides. They went back 10, for St. Albans. They tap and go. I would have gone for the scrum. They were very dominant in the Mzwakhe.
There's Twinkle Chose Sono Chonji having a look and see. The ref has blown a tackle and it has to be released.
Well, they've got the ball back. It's coming back. Players from St. Albans are trying to roll out the way. The number 9 is there from the Golden Lions, carried short by the big number 6 in Jonathan Humphreys. He falls short. Looks like it's a turnover ball. No, they still have it. The crowd is imploring them to spread the ball out wide, and unfortunately, it is a knock-on by the Golden Lions there. St. Albans can breathe a sigh of relief from Mzwakhe.
Yes, credit to the St. Albans defense, Uyanda. Although they looked like they were on the ropes, they really hung in there, and the number 6 from the Golden Lions, Humphreys, really trying to force the issue. One fault, like one more phase, and they would have, if they had width on the ball, they would have canted over in the corner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes to go, 21-5. Looking at the replay there, as we said, the St. Albans has not been under threat, and the one time the Lions have got them in the ropes, as Mzwakhe has said, they forced it one too many pick up and go by their forwards in their number 6 in Jonathan Humphreys. St. Albans will be looking to exit out of here, Mzwakhe. And unfortunately, they have knocked the ball on themselves there, St. Albans. The pressure's back on. Golden Lions now have another opportunity to take this game and maybe put some points on the board again, just to give the scoreline some respectability. There's about 9 minutes to go left in this first game of the Standard Bank St. John's Easter Festival. Mzwakhe, do you think that the Lions should be attacking in the middle, or do they just spread the ball out wide and spread this defense as quickly as possible?
To the contrary, Uyanda, have a look at the blind on the left-hand side. I would have tried to exploit that if I was the Golden Lions. But there we see the number 11 from the Golden Lions in Konele Nochiawe coming in at real pace. And for the first time in this game, really trying to get the Golden Lions, the St. Albans defense under the pump, and a really good set-piece play by the Golden Lions. All set up, of course, by the quality platform set by the Golden Lions pack, which they've done so throughout the duration of this game.
Well, Kwanele actually strolled across the touchline, in all fairness there, Mzwakhe. But nonetheless, here we go, the replay as we watch there from the set piece. Dominating scrum there from the Golden Lions. And he attacked straight in the channel of Tabang Mokhatime as he went across the corner underneath the poles. 2 points added there by Keegan van Schalkwyk. Score line now reads, ladies and gentlemen, 21-12.
Uyanda, that try has definitely set up an interesting finish to this game. Looking at the St. Albans charges, not a hell of a lot of motivation that is going through there. One might feel that they reckon this game was done and dusted. The Lions have given them something to think about.
Well, here we go. This is going to test of character to see how St. Albans can close this game off. Tabang waiting for the restart of this game. We've got last 6 minutes to go. What can the Golden Lions do? And what can St. Albans do to stop this attack? Taken forward. Llewellyn Ellis has the ball again. He's been heavily involved. Him and the number 8 linking up. Luke, they're linking up nicely. And here we go again. Zwake. Brendan Swartz is a big number 9.
We under the Golden Lions really playing with their tails up. Some quality defense from St. Albans, but the Golden Lions really full of running now. There's full of impetus. There's lots of enthusiasm and energy, and they look like they want to finish this game really, really strong. There's Sonny Chonchi yet again with his fleet-footedness, really taking on the defense from the St. Albans, and the number 11 from St. Albans really, really doing well to contain him. He's been a handful this whole game, Uyanda.
No. Sino, he's been putting them under pressure. He was looking for the support players coming off. We spoke about earlier on, and there from the Golden Lions, there wasn't any. And obviously now you got tackled into touch, which is a pity, as they look like they were onto something.
Yes, we under the Golden Lions really looking to finish this game off really strongly. As we see the St. Albans pack trying to rumble it up and trying to use their physicality against the Golden Lions team, but very well defended by the Golden Lions, and an unsuccessful box kick by the St. Albans number 9. And if the Golden Lions can look to get some width on this ball, they might just get the Lions into trouble and give the ball to Sonia, one of those quick, fleet-footed guys on the outside.
Well, they seem to have kept, or they've lost possession. And the ball there is being carried forward by Muleya Mashudu from St. Albans. As
we see on the field, the St. Albans bringing on the cavalry, making sure that they'll see out this game, because Uganda, one more score of any kind makes this game a really, really tense finish.
Well, as we said, ladies and gentlemen, School Sports Live, we are streaming on all social networks. Please don't be scared to get in touch with us and let us engage. Show your support for the players. See who's your favorite guy that you like out here. It's a fantastic day to be watching rugby. I understand, and I know it's overcast, but man, it is promising to be a day filled with rugby here at the Standard Bank School Easter Festival at St. John's, Houghton.
As we say that Uyanda, we can see the crowds or the supporters really streaming in now to come support the local teams, Eye of the Tiger and World School Florida up next. And one wonders what the crowds will be like by the time St. John's take on Hilton. It really promises to be a spectacle of a day with lots of schoolboy rugby, rugby at its best, rugby at its purest.
Well, this is what it's about. And one thing is I keep saying, the kids seem to be having fun out there. And Quinton has very well controlled this game of Mzwake.
The St. Albans team, Uyanda, will be looking just to close this game off in the last 4 minutes so that they walk away with a quality result for themselves. The packs from St. Albans really taking a little bit of a beating at this moment in time, hence the coach Kennedy Tsimba sending on the cavalry.
Well, it was a bit of a nervous time, but 3 minutes. Let us see if that is enough. Where we're looking for the Golden Lions, will be looking that the 4-pack might able just to push St. Albans over. But as you said, they've brought in the cavalry, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens now.
I've been really impressed, Uyanda, by this Golden Lions pack as they look to get a tight head from St. Albans. Unfortunately, they haven't. I've been really impressed by this Golden Lions team, Uyanda, as we see St. Albans looking to get some width on the ball, but really well caged by the Golden Lions defenders.
Well, they've got themselves out of trouble, and they look like they're going to play the ball again. They're going deep. They're running it from their own half. Is it silly? Should they kick the ball out? But they look very confident and comfortable doing the ball, Mzwake.
They do now, Uyanda. As we've seen, the cavalry has been brought on, and perhaps some of the mainstay players who are really comfortable with the type of system that they're trying to play, and really looking to exploit the space outside here of the Golden Lions. And as you can see, the number 14 running down the left flank here. Really good work from him, looking for work, Uyanda.
Well, it is a penalty. Hands in the right there by the Golden Lions. Referee Quentin Pretorius reaching out. Yellow card there for the Golden Lions. It's a pity. They look like they were strong there. Brandon Swart gets his marching orders from the referee Quentin Pretorius. Tabang and them are going for the line. They really want to seal this game off now and stamp their mark on it. Zwake.
One can really see, Uyanda, the impetus and the effect that the substitutions have had on the St. Albans team. All of a sudden, they look like a team with direction. They look like a team who really want to go score. They look like a team who's organized and have, a really good quality system on attack.
But as we said, with these festivals, player rotation is very important. Otherwise, play one player too often, he gets too tired.
A very good sack by the Golden Lions pack, who've stood up manfully to the St. Albans team, Uyanda, and I've been really impressed. St. Albans looking to get some width on the ball. They're number 23 looking to pierce it, looking for an offload, but there's no one available. They've recycled the ball and it's available, yet they've got no scrum halves. Let's have a look at the Golden Lions trying to counter-attack it. A real tight finish to this game. And a forward pass from the St. Albans in the latter part of the field, Uyanda. Another coach killer. Must be really frustrating for a coach.
Well, opportunity went begging there from St. Albans. They really look good since they've brought in the guys off the bench. And it's a pity, because I would have loved to see what would have happened here. 30 minutes is up here. The game is up. It's a last set piece for day 2 of the Standard Bank School Rugby Festival.
Yes, Uyanda, we are in the referee's injury time now, and any transgression will call time on this game. One wonders what the Lions have left in their bag of tricks. Perhaps they can finish this game with a flourish.
Well, let's watch and see. Okay, scrum feed there by the Golden Lions. They will definitely be running it no matter what.
The Golden Lions looking to get some width as we hear the hooter going off, trying to get the ball to this man Ellis. He's been well marked in this half, Uyanda, by the number 11 from St. Albans in Mbafa Luyanda.
Well, they still have the ball, and the Golden Lions are still attacking. They're going to be keeping this. They're going to be attacking from as far as their 5-meter line. They're not scared to run it, and it's going to be quite exciting to see if they can keep the ball in hand.
And as you say that, Uyanda, they've tried to have a chip and chase, really trying to throw the caution to the wind. And as we see St. Albans looking to keep a little bit of continuity, and as we say that, one looked like the referee is going to call time on this game. And no, he hasn't. The Golden Lions, with one last attack in this game, really trying to launch an attack from really deep in their half. One wonders whether trying to get width on the ball will yield some results, as the St. Albans pack have really fronted up on defence against the fleet-footed runners of the Golden Lions.
Well, they still got possession. They are going from coast to coast. Sino's got the ball. Look for the chicken wing. Completely missed it. Turnover ball to St. Albans. Are they going to kick it out? They're also going to run it. It was a big pick up there from Groningen. He is carrying the ball forward. There's no number
Very
9.
exciting to see the spirit, Uyanda, that these two teams have played this game. They really just want to play. If it's up to them, they'd ask the referee for another 30 minutes.
Well, it's always good to see these young men out there enjoying themselves. And this is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. Just boys having fun, and on a Saturday morning.
The St. Albans forward just trying to rumble it up, and they're successful with the pick and go at the end. Quite a disappointing finish for this Golden Lions team, who've really manned up. And as we see the pick and go from Mvenya Siseko, the very big number 8 from St. Albans College.
Well, Mzwake, that was an extra 5 points from him. And I'm glad to see him cross the line, because I've been wanting to see what he brings to the party. And he's shown what he's capable of. Day 2, there of the Standard Bank School Rugby Easter Festival at St. John's College in Houghton. It's been an exciting first game. There's plenty of action guaranteed for later, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching here. Tabang Mahadimo is about to take and add the complimentary 2 points. And it does so, and the score there is 28-12 to St. Albans College. They win the USK Derby here at the Standard Bank School Rugby Festival at St. John's. Makoko commentator Mzwaki Nkosi, thank you for the lovely morning. And to our team, the cameraman, it has been fantastic. And obviously the young boys, the ball boys here at St. John's, they have been fantastic. Mzwaki.
Thank you very much, Uyanda. I'd like to encourage the viewers to stay on. There's another exciting fixture on in Florida versus Eye of the Tiger, and a whole variety of other fixtures coming up today. From us, commentary team, myself and Uyanda, all the best. See you later.